Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Did you guys see this in real life last night? Yeah, my son has that Flavor Flav clock, the one that he wears around his neck, the one of Flav holding a clock. He has that in his bathroom. Every time I see he and Bridget kiss or do something, I always wonder what his breath smells like.
This is it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot.
Oh, shoot.
Through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Rock and roll, honey. Oh, you're the one who opened up the Some Poussey drink. You are Rick's daughter.
He said he was going to use
Drinking some Poussey. That has been sitting around there. Hey, it's very nice to meet you.
You too.
That drink has been sitting around the office for a few days now. Everybody just kind of looks at it and is like, ew, here, have a seat, have a seat.
I asked them for an energy drink. I needed a Red Bull.
But does it taste like fish?
Or something. It's good.
Oh, is it?
It's good.
There's a stripper on the bottle and
like-
everything. It's one of those energy drinks you all. It's called Some Poussey.
From Columbus. Columbus, Ohio.
So anyway, everybody, or James, Ty, you know what? Because I want to say Tay-Tay. You know, the Ali girls have come through the show. And it's just a daughter of a legend type thing I have in my mind. Now, your father, Rick, you guys, the estate, has a new CD coming out on Sanctuary Records called
ma'am.
Rick James, bitch.
Rick James forever.
Bitch. Wonderful.
Right.
Ty, wait, come up to the microphone just a little bit more, or just, wiggle the microphone around. All right. Ty's got the fly rock and roll, blonde, like T-Boz from TLC blonde. How old are you, honey? Or what's your showbiz age?
Let's go. Let me see.
We look
Anywhere between 20 and 25.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll take it there.
Okay. All right. Now,
No, I have two daughters, so I'm pushing 30, and I don't really have a problem saying that.
I got you. Now, your siblings, you have Rick James Jr. He's older than you.
No, he's younger than me.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest
of the
girl,
James
and
kids?
it's two boys.
And how old are the boys?
Tasman is 13, and then little Ricky is like 28, 29, something.
Yeah, gotcha. So now Ty is here, everybody. First of all, you're here with a man who is acting as producer of your father's story that you guys want to go on the big screen, which in my opinion will be as big as Ray. I hate to compare it to Ray because they're both legends and fabulous men in their own rights. But this has got to be done and done correctly. Right. Who, Ty, would you love to play your father?
Here we go. I would like to see Terrence Howard. I would like to see
You know what? He could pull it off.
He can definitely pull it off. He needs something big. He's had so much success, but he hasn't had anything that I feel like he's been passionate about.
He doesn't look anything like your father, but you know what? They can work that over. And he does?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I love him,
light skin, light eyes, very handsome guy.
Your father's brown skin.
No.
Was brown skin with brown eyes.
No, he's my complexion. My dad is light. He might be lighter than me.
Was light.
Well, I still kind of.
Wait a minute. Art, why are you dinging? You think that Terrence Howard could play Rick James?
Oh, no doubt.
No, I'm talking about the looks.
Yeah.
I think that
you gotta see a recent picture of not, TV.
Yeah.
Because he's definitely lighter.
Whatever. They work over all that in the wardrobe department.
yeah.
But as far as the acting chops, I think that he could do it definitely. And I like him a lot. Excuse me. I like him a lot. So now, what are you here promoting today? Other than, are we opening up casting? What are we doing? What is that over there ringing? Is that your phone ringing? Oh, what is that? Cassidy, I'm a hustler on your phone. I hear that. Is that the Mary J remix?
Stay grounded. I'm grinding.
Where
right
do you
now.
live, Ty?
I'm in Cali.
And so you have your two children, and are you luxuriating off your father's estate?
Not at all. I wish I could say that, really, because he worked hard as hell for his children and his family to be able to do that. But no, that's
Did you
not
hear
the
about the estate of Lamont Bentley? Lamont Bentley left behind $21 million. How much money did your father leave behind?
We don't even know. Honestly, the estate is still going through probate, and it's a lot of things that
How much
haven't
money
been
is on the
settled.
table? Approximately. I mean, you should at least know that.
No, not really. I don't, because he generates a certain amount a year. So that's like maybe a few million, but I don't have specific numbers.
Okay, well, like ballpark, like how many properties did he have? I mean, you would at least know, okay, Dad had 7 different houses that we know of. And Dad had $350,000 in a savings,
a
and
cars, there's a home in Buffalo. But it wasn't like he had a lot of property.
Okay. What about cash in the bank? And when I say that, I mean like, a cap account, a stock portfolio, just general cash laying around?
It's hard to say, Wendy. I really
The
don't
majority
know,
of your
honestly.
father's living was being done off of checks that would come in per month, off of, what do you call that, Art? Royalty checks,
publishing.
Yeah.
A lot of it, yeah. But he has accountants that basically run his finances.
Okay, as the oldest child, do you feel as though you should be on top of the accountants who could very well be robbing you and your siblings and your children
Most
blind?
Definitely, yeah. That has came up. That issue has came up. So
because your dad passed how long ago?
August 6th of last year.
Okay, so it's been not quite a year.
Close to a year, right.
When do you anticipate this will all be? I mean, is it going to be a dreamy Christmas for the James kids and grandchildren?
I mean, if I can help it, because I got to do everything I need to ensure that, we make new money. I don't really want to look at his past.
Yeah, but nothing like looking at the money that to make sure it doesn't get divided up between Biddles and Barrows and Burrows, that law firm and accountants, that firm that you have.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
There's nothing like tying up the old business.
Been an issue because it has.
Now, how are the siblings all getting along? Are you all a united front, or is there a sibling out there really fighting for part of Dad's thing? You all are getting along fine?
My brothers are fine. I don't know what's going on in the media, but we're fine.
No, nobody said anything. I haven't heard anything that you guys aren't getting along. I'm just asking general Wendy questions.
Cool.
I mean, I like to know things like this. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because when people die, true feelings do come out concerning those left behind.
Definitely.
I mean, Barry White's situation was disgusting. They said that there was a baby. It turned out not to be a baby, and
I guess it could be worse because I look at the
I've heard
situation
nothing about you guys,
and it could probably be worse.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some turmoil amongst the siblings, his siblings.
Rick, your father's brothers and sisters.
Of course.
Yeah, but they are not the next of kin. You are the next of kin. So why are they fighting?
They don't know that. I don't know.
Do you get along with your aunts and uncles?
I mean, we're okay, but I didn't come into my dad's life until I was maybe 12 or 13.
But you're still you're still from his loins. You're closer to him in terms of blood, next of kin than his grown. Your aunts and uncles, his brothers and sisters.
Yeah, that's what we would like to believe.
Ty, how many attorneys do you have working for you and the siblings?
Probably just one or two people.
You all.
Isn't that good?
We need more. Let me just talk to the audience for a minute.
I need help.
You all. Something tells me Ty is not on top of the situation at all. Them white people in the big offices about to rob the James kids blind.
If they know any good attorneys, have them call in.
No, Ty, no. This is New York, although we are on in California on the beat. But by the time this show plays, all the attorneys' firms are closed. No, girl, no. Oh, I am nervous. I'm nervous for the whole family. Look, my palms are sweating like it's my money.
We'll be okay. I'm going to put it in God's hands. That's all I can do.
Child, please. God is busy with war-torn countries and the war. He's not worried about the James kids.
Look out for us. He's going to help. He got us.
Ooh.
Wendy, don't say that.
Okay, tell me about this.
You're making me nervous.
No, there's a need. All right, Art, is there a need for nervousness?
Yes.
Do you sense a little something going on in here?
Yes.
Like, we need to stop this interview now. You need to get back out to LaGuardia Airport, hop a plane, and handle your bit.
Oh, Wendy.
Girl. So who's your mother to Rick? Were they ever married? Were they?
They weren't married. Seville is my mom, but she had my mom. I mean, she had me and my little brother.
Yeah.
So basically, they had two kids together.
Yeah. So he was in love with her apparently.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's undoubtedly.
And they lived together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Seville, that sounds like a showbiz name. Was she one of the background singers, dancers, roadies?
No, she's a designer as well.
Nice.
So both of my parents are artists, which is kind of hard.
Yeah.
You can imagine, but
Well, that explains you've got a very unique look yourself. Very rock and roll. And when I say that, everybody, I don't mean a backhanded comment. I mean, she's rock and roll. She's got on denim from head to toe. Her jeans are splashed with paint. She's got on the furry mucklucks, a girl after my own heart, and the blonded out hair and the whole bit. Very rock and roll. But back to the movie about your father's life. Okay, so we talked about Terrence Howard. You would love for Terrence. No. I want to talk to you, sir. You can come back about the movie when we get ready to do casting. Trust and believe the Wendy Williams experience. We've got a wealth of people who are dying to act and just always looking for opportunities. Whenever you do your casting calls, just let us know here, okay?
I'm just not on that end of it, though.
Okay, well...
I'm on the executive team.
Okay, the people on that end, just let them know. We'll help out. Now, do you speak to Tina Marie?
Tina and I don't really speak, no.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, I'm going to punch you in your face and hit you in the head with a champagne bottle, bitch. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your relationship with Tina?
I would definitely say it's a 7. It's a 7, 8. I mean, we don't have any problems, but I think she has some hard feelings, and I don't really know what they're pertaining to. I guess his service, a lot of people had issues with the way that I chose to do things, which was what I know he wanted.
What did you choose to do?
As far as his services.
Tell us.
My dad chose to be cremated. A lot of people felt like he should have been buried against his wishes, which that's not what I chose to do. I mean, he said repeatedly that he didn't want a burial.
Now, your father, as I can recall, died suddenly. He hadn't been sick for a period of time.
No.
But you had this conversation with him because it's an important conversation, as painful as it is for a parent to have with the child.
And it was never serious, but I know my dad, when he says certain things jokingly, is what he means.
That's right. I got what you're saying. Yeah. So where does Tina Marie get off with an opinion of how he should be handled like that? Now, I'm thinking that this might be money, but I'm thinking, Ty, that you might not see that. Was any money owed to Tina?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Actually, I think money was owed to my dad.
Okay. Were there special things like the ring from the 1976 tour, Tina Marie, Rick James World Tour? Were there things that perhaps she might have wanted that weren't given to her?
I don't think that was it either. I think that they had a certain relationship, and she had a love for him, and obviously he had one for her. And maybe she just had an opinion on how things should have been done.
No, what is your mother's opinion of the estate of your late dad? Your mom, Seville. Now, she bore 2 of his 3 children. So clearly, even though you are an adult and your mom, Seville, wouldn't necessarily be in line, but perhaps there's enough. There was no will. Am I correct?
No, there was definitely a will and trust in place.
Okay, so what is the holdup now? For instance, in the will, how much were you to get? What were you to get? A ring and a vintage car?
No, Wendy. Basically, the will has been split between his children, and
there's 3 of you.
Yeah, that was it. Nobody else was really included. I mean, he felt like he had 3 kids, and that's who was to receive anything that was to be gotten.
And I like that idea. I've got to talk to you more. Okay. Go relax. You can return your call. Use a landline. The service in here is terrible. Okay. And we'll be back with Ty James next.
Cool.
Wendy, man.
I met up with this guy. We were together. We were at his house, and why do you think his thing wouldn't work? Do you think maybe he's...
How you doing? The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS and Smirnoff Vodka, the #1 vodka with a luxurious taste, are funkin' in Jamaica, June 2nd through June 5th. Join the WBLS street team at Lounge 42, 42 West Broad Street in Mount Vernon, Justin's at 31 West 21st Street in Manhattan, or Rain at 46 Washington Avenue in Brooklyn. Register to win a trip for 2 to Jamaica, compliments of American Airlines. Get a low fare and a lot more airlines.
The award-winning vodka bottled by the Smirnoff Company. Stamford, Connecticut. Vodka 100% grain neutral spirits. 40% alcohol by volume. 80 proof.
Smirnoff, please drink responsibly. And 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B, classic soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience.
Hi. Yes, that's right. This is Rick James, bitch. And you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
You gave a quote on the show. Hope springs eternal to the human breast. I asked you if you had a radio show.
Drink deep or taste not of the Pyrean stream.
Where does that come from, Daddy?
That's Alexander Pope.
Okay.
Pope.
And you see what I had to deal with? Do you see what I had to deal with growing up? I'm reading the Inquirer. He's reading the Alexander Pope, and she's over at Target.
This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy.
It's Wendy, man. Ty James is still in the studio with us. Hey, honey. Now, were you returning a phone call from one of your friends saying, leave the building now, leave the building now? People try to do that with my guests.
Really?
Did anybody know that you were coming up here who warned you?
I heard some things, Wendy, but I didn't let that...
Don't let it deter you.
Not at all.
It's
Actually,
not right.
I had the privilege of reading your book, and I was pleased. I learned some things.
Everybody's has baggage.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Listen, do you ever check out the show On the Beat? It's on late night, right
No,
before
but I've
Steve
heard about
Harvey.
it. I've heard about it.
Yeah, a lot of people out there have been giving me some good feedback. It's usually when they're three sheets in the wind, leaving the club, and then they turn on their radio and their eyes. Ty James, everybody, the oldest daughter of Rick James. No, the estate hasn't been settled. Yes, she's been here for this is her second break, and you have missed quite a bit of information. Tina Marie has a daughter who's half black, half white. Is the father of perhaps your father?
Whoa, the answer to that is no, but I don't know who Alia's father is.
Okay. How old is she?
Alia's like maybe 10 or 11.
Oh, okay, so not in your age range. I was going to ask you
I'm
guys.
not quite sure how old she is, honestly.
Okay, so I got wind that on the Chappelle show that they're not allowed to do Rick James bitch. The estate got some type of court injunction. So Chappelle can't do the Rick James bitch, fresh Rick James material anymore?
Well, I'm not aware of that.
Oh, you don't know enough. You don't know enough for me. I don't feel comfortable.
Dave was going to do my dad's story, but my dad didn't want his life told in a
comic.
comedic, Yeah, basically.
Okay, Gary's here also. Gary, you're the executive producer of the forthcoming Rick James story. Now, did Dave Chappelle want to do the story prior to Rick? Here, do me a favor. Bring the mic back around to Gary's seat so he doesn't have to get up and share Ty's mic with as little noise as possible. Now, Paramount shut that down. Was that when Rick was actually alive, or was that after his death? Come on with the microphone. Come on, faster. Bring it down. There you go.
It was actually before he passed, though, Wendy.
Right.
It was before he passed.
It was before he passed.
And they shut it down because they didn't want it to be told as a
He
joke.
didn't want
How do
it
you know
told like
Chappelle's?
that.
How did your father know Chappelle's range couldn't have been serious? Who would have thought Jamie Foxx
They
could play
made him
a
aware
serious blind
of
man?
how it was
made
going to
it.
be. They told him the
it was
idea that
gonna
they
be a
had, and
parody.
he was like, hell no.
Oh, okay. So now, Gary, you have you and your partners have the rights to the Rick James story.
Yes. And
Ty, what did that cost?
Good relationships.
What about money? I'm trying to figure out where the money comes in. You can't touch this alone is what? Multi-million-dollar operation alone. Just that one song.
Gary, where did the money come from?
Gary, how are you making this movie?
we're going to finance it independently. And Lou Gossett Jr. he's heading the charge along with me.
You're looking for investors still?
We're looking for investors.
You got to be kidding me. You got Denzel, Eddie, Lou Gossett Jr., the estate of Rick James. You got to be kidding me. You are out here peddling like a crack whore for money, for the rights to a man like Rick James's story?
No, we already have the story.
No, money to produce it.
Well, it's a process. You have to do the deals, Wendy.
Yeah,
You have to cut the contract.
But the estate...
$30 million.
I have a meeting on it. This is a big
You don't have
film.
that kind of money.
Okay.
in the estate,
We're looking
that's
at about
for
a
sure.
$40 million production.
I'm just a little shocked that, 4 black Hollywood heavyweights wouldn't get
Did
together.
nobody step to the plate?
Yeah, I'm a little...
I just got involved. So now that I've gotten involved, things are... Stop that. Things...
Okay, so Ty, are you an artist? Do you sing,
Be
you
nice,
dance,
Art.
you rap?
I'm working on my project.
What do you do? You sing?
Rap.
You rap. Okay. Get some headphones immediately. Immediately. Get off the cell phone.
I got a single around here somewhere.
No. We need a fat beat.
Oh, no doubt.
And she's got the slick hook. We about to get it on up in here. Hurry.
Wendy, you are crazy.
Only because it's only a 4-hour show.
Right.
And there's no script on the show or anything like that. Mm-hmm. And I just looked around And Regina was over there on her cell phone playing a game.
Yes.
Zoe's knee deep in the National Enquirer.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just playing. Zoe was doing the right thing. Regina, can we have some headphones? Can we use your? Are there no headphones? I don't believe this is a multi-million-dollar operation.
They're getting right here. They're getting right over there.
All right, but we need hustle. We need hustle.
Yes.
This break is about to be over. Now, she's had too much time to think about her rhyme, so I know your rhyme's going to be... Come on, Reg. Come on, Reg.
Business fit nothing on the air.
Come on, Reg. Get it in.
Listen to do this, guys.
All right, get him on her head. All right, now you organize them. And you got something nice over there, Artie?
Yes, I do. You ready?
All right, and 3, and 2, and 1.
Crazy.
Ooh, come on.
Come on now.
I won't look at you. That way, don't look at her because it'll make her nervous. Come on, I know you're 16.
I'ma give it. What? Yeah. I ripped 16s, I was born for this. Big ups to my ladies on the pole, dropping they ass for a quick tip. 26, 34, 32 in the hips. In the VIP blow with a bottle of crisp. I got that ice that could light your life. Keep a 9 in my bag just in case you think twice. Game over, you ain't know. Tell a friend, it's only so long fake thugs can pretend. Just when you thought it was Hove. What?
What?
I give you 8. How was that? 8, 10?
Well, so when'd you see it? That was Rick James' daughter. Yeah, clap it up. Show some respect to the legacy of the legend, at least. When's your CD going to be project? And who are you signed with?
Basically, we're just finishing up the CD now. Gonna drop a single probably the same time my dad's single drops, which is in August. So
yes, that would be
trying to promote both at the same time.
Okay, so that would be the CD,
ideal.
everybody. It's called
My album's called Addicted to the Game.
And your father's?
And my dad's is called Rick James Forever.
Bitch. Yes. Can't wait for that.
It's gonna be hot.
But I'm more... The good thing about the estate and the way things have gone so far is you guys have remained low under the radar, out of the news. You're not on Entertainment Tonight. Family's not fighting all up in the pages of In Touch magazine. Mm-hmm. And this show knows nothing about anything nasty going on in the background regarding the estate. The bad thing in my mind is that it doesn't seem like anybody knows that much about when the money's all... I mean, for real, it's not even like, well, Wendy, she's probably just trying to keep you out of her business. No, it seems like, damn, well, you know what? I wish you well. And I know I'm going to see you around more. Everybody keep listening to this show for details on casting and how far we're going with the Rick James movie.
Yes.
Ty, thank you for coming in. Gary, we'll talk.
Thank you.
It's Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job, put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.